Hey everyone, today we're diving into one of the quirkiest and most unpredictable heroes in Megabonk, Robinette. Now, she's not your typical tanky bruiser or sword-swinging powerhouse. Nope. Robinette's turn turns pure greed into raw power. Her passive, Stonks, literally makes her stronger the more gold you're holding. So yeah, the richer you get, the harder she hits. At first, she might feel a little slow or fragile, especially if you're just sitting on your gold without spending, but stick with her and things get wild. Once you've stacked enough savings, Robinette transforms into a serious threat from a distance. She becomes one of the most dangerous ranged characters in the game, and with the right weapons, tomes, and items, there's no stopping her. In this guide, I'm going to walk you through the absolute best build to turn your Robinette into a gold-hoarding, damage-dealing machine that dominates every match. Let's jump in and see how to make her shine.
A very small portion of the audience is subscribed to the channel.
If you enjoy these types
Please
of
don't forget to subscribe if you like these types of videos.
Subscribe. Enjoy watching.
Thanks.
Alright, let's talk about Robinette in Megabonk and how to make her absolutely unstoppable. Now, Robinette isn't your typical in-your-face bruiser. She thrives when she keeps her distance, fires projectiles, and lets her greed turn into pure power. So if you are here looking for the best Robinette build, stick around because I am going to break it all down for you. First things first, Robinette starts with the bow. I know, it sounds basic, but don't sleep on it. The bow is simple, reliable, and perfect for her playstyle. Since she scales damage based on how much gold she is holding, the bow lets you start stacking hits right away without getting too close to danger. Think of it as your safe, long-range best friend. Now, if you want to really start having fun, the bananarang is where things get wild. This looping projectile is amazing for clearing waves of enemies. You throw it, it loops around, hits multiple targets, and just keeps scaling with your projectile bonuses. It is satisfying, effective, and honestly, just hilarious to watch in action. The revolver is another weapon you definitely want to keep an eye on. Burst damage, keeping distance, scaling well with projectile upgrades, it checks all the boxes. Plus, it feels super satisfying when you line up a shot and just melt an enemy from afar. If you want that I am untouchable vibe, the revolver is a must try. Then there is the Aegis. This one is more strategic. It generates protective shields that actually scale with the quantity tome, which is perfect for Robinette, because staying alive while hoarding gold is kind of her whole thing. It is like having a safety net while you focus on dishing out tons of damage. Now let's be real, sometimes the perfect weapons are not easy to get early on. If you can't find the bow, bananarang, revolver or Aegis, don't panic. Axe and fire staff are solid backup options. They might not scale as beautifully later, but they help you control the battlefield until your ideal projectile setup comes together. The key to Robinette is really understanding her playstyle. She is all about projectiles, staying safe, and letting her wealth do the heavy lifting. So whatever weapons you pick, think long term. You want something that multiplies your shots, hits multiple targets, and grows stronger as your gold pile grows. So there you have it, your ultimate Robinette build in Megabonk. Keep your distance, prioritize projectile weapons, protect yourself with the Aegis when you can, and watch as your greed literally turns into unstoppable damage. Trust me, once you get the hang of this, Robinette becomes one of the most fun and satisfying characters to play. Let's dive into Robinette's tomes in Megabonk and why they are absolutely crucial for her build. Robinette isn't about rushing in and smashing things. She thrives when her gold and projectiles do the heavy lifting, so picking the right tomes can make or break her effectiveness. First up, the gold tome. Honestly, this one is non-negotiable. It multiplies your gold income, which directly boosts her Stonk's passive. More gold equals more damage, plain and simple. If you want Robinette to feel powerful fast, the gold tome is your go-to. Next is the quantity tome. This tome basically turns Robinette into a projectile spamming machine. Weapons like the bow and bananarang suddenly throw multiple projectiles, doubling her potential to clear enemies. If you love seeing waves of enemies melt in front of you, this tome is a must-have. The XP tome is another solid pick. It speeds up level progression, which means you stay ahead of enemy scaling. Staying one step ahead keeps Robinette efficient and lets your damage keep climbing while enemies are still catching up. It's all about that sweet progression curve. Then we have the luck tome. This one improves item drops and chest quality, letting you stack gold faster and giving you more options to optimize your build. More gold, more Stonks damage, more fun. It all comes full circle with this tome. Finally, if you like experimenting, the Cursed Tome and Cooldown Tome can be fun secondary picks. They won't replace the core 4, but they add some interesting twists to your gameplay if you want to mix things up. Otherwise, stick with gold, quantity on XP and luck for the most consistent and deadly Robinette build. Let's talk about the best items for Robinette in Megabonk, because this greedy little archer needs the right setup to truly shine. Robinette's entire game plan revolves around gold gain, damage scaling, and survival. Early on, she's fragile, kind of a glass cannon without the cannon part yet, so the right items can make or break your run. In the early and mid game, you'll want to focus on keeping her alive while starting to build that gold engine. Moldy Cheese is an excellent pick here. It gives your attacks a chance to poison enemies, which helps chip away at enemies even when your base damage feels weak. It's a small boost that makes a big difference while you're still ramping up. Then there's the Golden Glove. This item is a must for Robinette because it directly amplifies your gold income. Remember, every extra coin you earn doesn't just sit pretty. It actually increases your damage through her Stonk's passive. So in a way, Golden Glove is both your wallet and your weapon. As your run progresses and enemies get tougher, it's time to focus on staying mobile and maintaining consistent firepower. That's where the backpack comes in. It increases your weapon's projectile count, and if you've ever used the bow or bananarang, you know how powerful that can be. More projectiles mean more damage, more gold, and more safety through sheer firepower. Next up, Turbo Socks. Simple item, huge impact. Movement speed is everything in Megabonk, especially for someone like Robinette who needs to stay at range. Turbo Socks let you dodge, reposition, and kite enemies more effectively, which keeps you alive long enough to let your gold stacking snowball. So, to sum it up, early game is all about survival and income with Moldy Cheese and Golden Glove. Late game is about scaling up and staying mobile with Backpack and Turbo Socks. Combine all of these, and Robinette transforms from a fragile treasure hunter into a long-range powerhouse that rains down gold-fueled destruction. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.